kick me off again. It's being a stinker today. All right. I'm all sweaty just from worrying about that. All right, switch it forward. Keep moving. Get those snap, crackle, pops in there. All right, speed them up a little bit. Okay, and then let's go. Fingertips on shoulders. Back to backwards. Trace those paper plates with your elbows. Really squeeze the shoulder blades as you lift. Let's do 2 more here. We're going to just do a couple of forward. Just switch forward, bring the elbows close together. And then as far behind you as you can. Get 2 more of those. All right. And then here, before I go too much farther, let's do a nice big reach. And then come down, keep the arms slightly behind you. Bring the elbows in front, around, and reach it back up. Elbows slightly behind, reach in front, around, and up. Let's do 3 more of those. Reach it. All right, last one. Yeah. All right, just to keep getting it warm, let's put your hands together. And do some nice big around the world circles. Go 2 more this way and we'll switch directions. Other way. Two more. Nice. Woo! All right, shake them out a little bit. And then let's go ahead and before we do some lunging, because you know it's coming, reach, squat it down, stand and pull. Let's do 5 of those. Reach, squat it down, stand and squeeze. 2 more. Last one there. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and go sideways. So reach it forward, go lateral. We'll just do 3 of those on each side. Actually, let me come sideways so you can kind of see that better. Really sink the butt back. Last one to this side. And then go ahead, bring that forearm down, pin it there. And let's rotate up towards the ceiling. Eyes follow your hand. Good, and other side, same thing. Pin that forearm. Reach it up and around. Awesome. And then both of them come in here together. And stand it up. And reach it up. Ooh, that starts to feel a little bit better. I'm actually going to go right down to the floor before we get crazy with lunging here. So gently rolling down. Once my hands hit the floor, I'm going to walk my hands out, keeping my heels down, getting a nice little stretch on the calves there. Just keep them there for a second, pushing the floor away from you. All right, and down into that tall plank. I'm going to go ahead this side first. Bring that foot up here. Rotate up towards the front knee. Just hold it there for a second. Squeeze the glutes of that straight leg. And then bring it back this time. Rotate the other way. It's always a little trickier. Give it a try. And bring it back down. Let's go ahead, other side. So same thing, I'm gonna start the way I just was, toward the front knee. Squeezing the glute of the leg that's back. Bring that arm back down. And we're gonna try rotating the other way. Always a little trickier. And bring it back down. And let's go back into the tall plank position here. And a little bit different. We've done this a couple times. I want you to put your feet a little wider. Reach. Bring that arm around. Bring it slightly behind you in the plank. Switch sides. We'll do 3 on each side. Reach. Bring it around. Put it behind. Reach. That'd be nice. One more on this side. And last one on this side. All right. You know, we're going to come back to this plank position, but right now, let's get those heels back down. And walk your hands towards your feet. Roll it up. All right, we should be moving a little bit better, I hope. And then let's go ahead and go back lunge, kind of hover. We're going to do a little side bend. Get a really nice stretch in that hip flexor. Squeeze the glutes. Go ahead, drop it all the way to the floor. Now take that same arm, pin it on the front knee. Let's get a T-spine rotation there. All right, bring it back here. Let's do that one more time. Just sink back down. Squeeze the glute. Give yourself a little side bend. As you're squeezing, you should really feel it more in that hip flexor. And drop it all the way to your knee. Take that same arm, pin it. Nice T-spine rotation there. All right. Now while we're here, I'm gonna put the pad under my knee because that's helpful. All right. We're gonna lean into it. Do the punch and squeeze. Kind of rotating a little bit of the shoulders as you lean forward and lean back. Get 2 more here. Should move a little farther each time in the hip flexor. And then on this one, let's go ahead and your hands behind your ears. And a little bit more. Just let's do 5 repetitions. Towards that front knee. Keeping the elbows back. Last one. All right. And before we go ahead and bring it up, just extend that front leg out, little hamstring stretch. We're going to get those a little bit more. Have no fear. All right. I'm going to stand it up and do 2 of the same thing on the other side. So coming back with this leg, sink it down, just hover. Squeeze that glute, give yourself a side bend. Nice, bring it all the way down. In that forearm, give yourself a nice rotation. Good, bring it back up. Let's sink back down to that again. Hover, side bend. Squeeze that glute. the way down. Pin it. Really important your eyes follow your hand. All right. Bringing my knee pad here. Same thing. Okay, we're gonna punch. Just rotate at those shoulders. Really push and pull. Good, 2 more. And 1 more. Nice. Hands behind your ears. 5 rotations towards the front knee. And last one there. All right. Since I'm already kneeling, I'm going to stay on hands and knees. Opposite arm and leg. But this time, face your palm towards the floor. Okay, we're going to do what looks like an overhead press or a W, half of a W, in this position. Like you're going to try to set your thumb on top of your shoulder, squeezing that shoulder blade. Keep the glute squeezed on that leg that's straight. It should talk to you just a little bit. Get 3 more here. Last one there. Nice. Bring it out to the side. Hang out there for 3 seconds. And bring it down. Let's switch. Hopefully that glute told you it was there. It's the same thing. Palm facing the floor. Overhead reach. Really squeeze that shoulder blade when you bring your elbow to your side. Get 3 more. Last one. And bring it out to the side. Hang out there for 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and bring it down. I'm going to get rid of my toes and hover just a little bit. And we're going to rock forward and back, just on the toes. Nice, just 2 more of those. Good, keep your toes curled under and sink it back. If you want to bring your knees a little wider, you can. But let's keep those toes under. Push the floor away from you. All right, bring the hands up. We're going to do the reach and roll. So the reach and roll, I'm going to go ahead and put my feet this way now. One arm, you're sliding it across your body, diagonal, as far as you can. Give it a nice tug. Feel that stretch behind. Come back up. We're going to do that 3 times on each side, just sliding across the floor. When you get about as far as you can without lifting your butt in the air, just give it a good pull. Nice, slide it back. Let's get 1 more there. Oh yeah, it really starts to feel better on the 3rd one. Nice, bring it up. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So sink it down, slide that arm. Diagonal, oh, give it a good pull. This side is always my tight one. Bring it back. Slide it again, diagonally across your body. Resist the urge to let your hips just jack up off the floor. And 1 more there. Oh, good pull. All right, I'm gonna come this way and go ahead and put one leg out to the side. Getting a nice adductor stretch there. Let's go ahead and rock forward and back a couple times before I sink back into it. Last one. Make sure you get that foot. You need to pick your foot up off the floor so you get a good pull right in there. Wherever works best. And while we're here, we're going to get those shoulders one more time. Put that arm underneath. All right. Bring it up. Good. Switch sides. The same thing. Sink down to wherever you feel like you get a nice gentle pull there. Never past the point of pain. Rock it a little forward and back. And last one. Sink it back. Arms come out in front. Get that snug side back underneath there. Just hang out for a second. Nice, and bring it back up. All right. So now, I actually want to do a side plank today. On your elbow, you can stagger your feet. You'll lift up and hold, but bringing that arm up, I'm going to rotate down underneath, called thread the needle, and come back up. Let's just do 3 here. Bring it down, thread the needle, back up, and one more. Yeah, awesome. Go ahead, flip over. Stagger those feet. Of course, eyes follow your hands. Bring it down, controlled. And up. Down, controlled. And one more. Nice. And as long as we're here, I'm going to come all the way down on my side. Lay it down. Grab your knees with the hand that's on the floor. And let's go ahead and open and close like Pac-Man. Pull on the side of that knee so that your hips don't rock at all. Try to let gravity take your arm to the other side. Let's try for 5 here. Tug on that knee. All right, one more. Hopefully you got to the floor. It took me to the 5th one to get there, but hopefully. All right, we'll flip over. Grab that top knee. And here we go. Let's go for 5. Don't force it. Try to let gravity take it. And one more here. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my back. Ooh, that's one part. Okay, so first, hands nice and relaxed. Let's lift your butt. Squeeze those butt cheeks. You're going to mop the floor with your arms. Just kidding, not really. Gotta get the chair out of the way there. Reaching up over your head all the way up. And bringing your elbows back down to your sides. Squeeze those glutes. Let's get 3 more. Let your hands just slide along the floor. And one more. Nice. All right, go ahead and set your butt down. And we're gonna do some of those great reaching circles. Keep your hips on the floor. Gonna reach to the other side. Circle around your head. And once again, reach. Don't let those hips come off the floor. You can keep the floor on the other side. When you feel like you've got as far as you can, circle it. And one more. Reach it across. We're giving it a good pull. We're trying to get all the shoulder angles here. And other side. Reach it. Don't let those hips come up. Not that I can see all the way over here on the floor. I'm just saying. Reach it. Oh, you can probably see this side is so much tighter for me. Circle it around. And one more. Woo, circle it around. All right, now the most delicious part. Give me one leg. We're gonna straighten it. Dig your fingers into that hamstring. Find a spot. If there's any spots that feel tight, just dig in there with your fingertips. Feel that muscle contracting as it slides over your fingers. Get two more here. Nice. And then if you're comfortable, let your legs drop out to the side. Good. Bring it back. Hug your knee to your chest. Cross that leg over, pull it to your chest. You get a nice stretch right through there. Nice. Set it down. Move that top knee over. Try to keep your hips on the floor. And just pull on the side of your knee. You should feel it a little differently right down the side of your leg there. Let's go ahead to the other side. Bend and straighten. I can do these all day, but we're going to go for, well, let's do 7. Dig around in there. Find a nugget, hang out in there. Love this one. Hopefully your neck is nice and relaxed. Let's get one more. And then let that leg go out to the side. I think I'm gonna hit my wall, but whatever. Let it relax to the side. And pull that knee to your chest. Cross it over, put your ankle on the other knee, making that figure 4. Pull it in. Get a good pull on the side of that glute. All right, set that foot down. Pull the top knee with your hand. Pull on the side of your knee. Try to keep those hips on the floor. Nice, and let it go. Hands behind your legs. Let's rock it up. Sit up nice and tall. Inch forward, try to separate the shoulder blades. Nice. And flip it over. Put your heels down, walk your hands to your feet. And roll it up. Woo, and shake it out. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you want to just quick do behind your head, a little pull for your neck, a little forward and back there. Hit both sides. Going to make it a little more intense. You can always pull on your head a little bit. Be gentle with it. Awesome. Thanks everyone for coming on. I'm sorry about the internet, but what do you do? Anyways, thanks everybody. I hope to see you tomorrow at noon.